Okay, guys. Just it's cinematic masterpiece. That was not. I admit, but editing's not really something I'm very good at. I haven't had a lot of time to learn it. I've kind of been thrown into that world along with many others as I've gone down this little route. But so I just wanted to introduce you guys to the new studio, or at least kind of begin to. I'll show you more pictures of it kind of towards the end, but I gotta kind of set you up for that first for a couple different reasons. And then I also wanted to just address something that I've noticed in the comments as well. To start with, from the comments, right? I've noticed that some people are complaining that I'm falling behind, and I think there always will be, because not everyone can catch every video and will understand. But I have a full-time job, and this is not something that I'm not dedicated solely to it. I do love it. I would love for it to be my full-time job, but it's not there in my life yet. And so I basically have to just try and fit it in when I can, and however I can. And that's just the reality of the situation of it. And that's fine. It's just economics and life and all of those things. But it does mean that I'm behind sometimes. And I know that. I know I would do better with certain videos, especially the collab ones. If I was all caught up and posting at the exact same time as everyone else, it's just not feasible for me. And I'm sorry if that bothers you, but I like to think that at least I bring some fun to it, some expressions, some little, I don't know, whatever. And so hopefully you still want to stick around, watch my version of content, and I'll try and keep up as best as I can, knowing that I'll probably fall behind, catch up, fall behind. It's kind of been a wave thing, and so yeah, that's kind of the first thing I want to address. Second thing is big shout out to OPSeat. They actually sponsored the desk and chair for the new studio, which was really cool of them. They originally contacted me talking about sending me a chair, and I was like, I just barely finished the studio, or it's kind of about to be finished. If you got those nice desks that match and everything, how about we throw one of those in? And they were really cool about it. And so I'm gonna be showing to also in this a little bit later, kind of me unboxing and putting it together and such. But the new studio has new lights, a new camera, new microphone, and then the new chair, new desk, new space. I've got more sound absorption. I've got more space to be able to do the green screen properly. Really, I'm just excited about what I can bring to the table using it. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So the chair and the desk, you guys may or may not know, I'm pretty limited in what I choose to do for sponsorships. I get a lot more offers for sponsorship stuff than I accept, because I don't want to just constantly be trying to sell you guys stuff. But again, this was really cool of them. They just want people to know that their products out there, that there's other kind of more well-known gaming chair vendors, but they make a good alternative that's a little bit cheaper, and from everything that I can tell, not just because they sent it to me and I didn't I have to, but genuinely the quality's been really good of the chair. I like the lumbar support. The color's really vibrant and cool. It's my favorite douchebag blue, which I happen to love. And then the cool thing on top of that is the desk actually matches. It has an accent on it that matches the chair as well. So I was able to order those kind of in tandem with one another. And then the last thing that I really like is the top of the desk is a Formica that's kind of scratch resistant, but more importantly for me right now, with how everything's set up, I don't have it in a way that I can put my mouse pad down. And the desktop actually works perfectly as a mouse surface for me. So I've been using it for about a day and a half. I have no complaints at this point. So if you're interested, I did add their information to my Twitch panels, or you can go to opseat.com/ref/zine and get a referral that way if you don't want to. That's up to you. Just let you know they're out there, and they've been really cool to work with. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll the kind of the sped up clip to maybe talk over it. We'll see, how it all comes together and edit. I tend to record just live and just go with it, but we'll see how that all comes together. And then two final things real quick. One is, you're going to hate me for cable management. I'm sorry. It's not something I'm good at. In fact, I'm terrible at it, and I've never been good at it, and I don't have the time or really the willpower. I want it to look nice. I just don't have the energy to make cables look nice. So there's gonna be a lot of cables and stuff. It's not gonna look like badass battle station-esque, glowing neon lights and stuff. I'm a little more utilitarian. It works really well, and I'm happy about that. And then the number 2 is that I was still figuring out how the camera worked as I was recording some of that. So there'll be a couple jumps and stuff where I actually have the camera accidentally turn on. It turns out it only records for 21 minutes of video and then it cuts off. Good to know, which I found out about 30 minutes into 2 different segments. You get what you get. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out, for doing what you do, for being there with the videos, for coming by on the streams. I do want to kind of point out, if you are only watching on YouTube, I consider myself to be more of a Twitch streamer. I do the YouTube stuff with Jordan and with friends and such, not as much solo occasionally. But if you enjoy my content, then really the streams are the way to get that the most. There's so much more that's produced and put on the streams. I'm sorry if you don't like Twitch. I know some of you don't. I don't know why, but we all have our preferred platforms. But that's really the best place to find me. Otherwise, you can join us in the fan Discord. You can follow on Twitter. All of those things. Love you guys being around. Thank you so much. And let's put this thing together and show what it looks like at the end.
After all that we've been through, I think it's fair from me to you. Watch it burn as we soar away. Hey, hey. After all is said and done, and I know I am the one, I have waited here forever. But all I know is what I'm told. This feeling cannot be controlled. Watch the stars when I am gone. Have faith in me, real to behold. The skies are cast, they are foretold. Watch the stars when I am gone. When I am gone. You carry the world upon your shoulders.